Welcome to Pet Perspectives with your hosts, Fritz Mad Dog Matty and legendary rock star Kit Cobain.
Welcome to our November edition. This usually festive month seems very somber, with the holiday season in jeopardy because of COVID, the election having everyone biting their nails, and our friend and reporter Boudreaux is still missing in Louisiana. Our hearts go out to all the families who have been devastated after a record-breaking hurricane season. We all hope for his safe return and that everything gets better quickly.
Yeah, it can't get no worse.
It can, as many males are struggling on how to behave around women on International Men's Day.
They have an International Men's Day to celebrate males?
No, not to celebrate men. November 19th is a day when all males should be role models and avoid sexist behavior. Didn't you learn anything after attending sensitivity training because of your sexist comments last month?
Only that my inner man is an animal. He comes to me in a rage. He'll probably cause me trouble if I ever let him out of his cage.
Grrr. No singing this episode. Can you just read the prompter?
Oh, I don't want to be like that. Hey, my calendar says that November 19th is International Toilet Bowl Day, or as cats call it, Doggy Water Bowl Day.
Grrr.
Bet you never passed one without taking a swig.
It's important to stay hydrated. You never know when duty calls.
Yeah, you need to wash down the special treats you find in the kitty litter.
Oh boy, it's time for What's That Smell?, where Kit throws out the producer's script and pontificates pedantically. Kit, what's that smell?
The smell of autumn. Crisp, cool air after the hot, brutal summer. The election morass wafting off every human with a mixture of fear and despair. And what do humans do? They cover it up with pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice coffee, pumpkin spice donuts and cookies, even pumpkin spice flavored toilet paper.
Really? Pumpkin spice toilet paper?
Yep, but to the discerning knows, no matter how hard they try and cover it up. I think I smell a rat walking down the street carrying a baseball bat. I think I smell a rat. That's right. In the world's birthplace of modern democratic government, we are struggling to hold a free and fair election. Long lines, questionable mail-in voting requirements, countless legal challenges before Election Day. The whole thing's a mess. There's even talk of a contested election, and the legal pack rats are swarming with narcissistic rage and insurrection, determined to take the election out of the hands of the people and place it in their grubby little paws.
A mischief of mischievous rats.
Yeah, and I hate rats.
Fortunately, our Constitution has a clear process for what happens in a contested election. This kind of thing has happened before. It's why we have the 12th and 20th Amendments.
Really? It's been this bad before?
Yep, we are a nation of laws, no matter how bad the stench gets.
Well, let's hope Lady Justice flushes it down before Toilet Bowl Day.
My favorite holiday is one that COVID can never cancel. Veterans Day, November 11th. Remember to thank every veteran you know for the collective sacrifice of all those who answered the call and served their country.
Yeah, for once we agree. I'll be doing a USO tour and singing for the troops overseas.
Really?
What? Do you think I only think about me all the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Only 99% of the time.
And speaking of Veterans Day, we will have a new episode coming soon with Maria Vera Cruz and a special story about two extraordinary veterans who found each other. There's been a lot of talk about foreign interference in the American elections. Let's bring on Mishka, a former FSB agent and now ambassador to the United States. Ambassador, thank you for joining us.
Спасибо. It is хорошо. It is good to be here. We are not enemies no longer, you and I, Fritz. Da? Ha 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 ha.
Well, we're not exactly allies on a lot of things.
And Kit, we all love you too. We all sing along every time we hear. You don't know how lucky you are, boy.
He seems okay in my book. At least he sings.
Your government and you personally have been accused of breaking the laws of many countries by interfering in elections across the world and murdering journalists and defectors.
This is not true. We always operate within the laws of our country, as enforced by Putin.
And what about international law?
They're subjective, da? Mere guidelines. It isn't really a law without enforcement, no?
No, it's still criminal behavior. So you believe it is okay to interfere in other countries' elections?
We don't interfere. We just encourage your own citizens to take more active roles in areas that are of concern to us. How is that to be interference?
Encouraging citizens to advocate by giving them money is the very definition of foreign election interference.
Your courts say money is free speech? We are just flexing, or how you say, exercising your First Amendment rights.
Hey, that's more like a Kama Sutra stretch than an exercise.
That's just ludicrous. The First Amendment also guarantees a free press. Yet we hear of many journalists being defenestrated in your country.
Journalism is often practiced by the very clumsy and stupid people in the USSR, in Russia. They fall out of windows, they drink radioactive vodka. Surely you do not blame the government for people being clumsy and not landing on their feet, do you?
We strive to hold our government employees and our citizens to be personally accountable for their actions.
Mere semantic differences, da? For the good of Mother Russia, we only punish dissenters.
Sounds like the old Tsarist days to me.
Niet, little one. We are a democracy now, just like you.
We will have to disagree on your definition of democracy. Thank you for joining us.
Spasibo. Thank you for inviting me. Please come to Russia and we will drink and dance and sing and drink some more, like oligarchs.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Grr. And that's how they ensnare you. Our producers tell us that Boudreaux has called in. Can we get that feed? Boudreaux, are you there? What happened to you?
This is Boudreaux here, coming to you from somewhere I do not know where. Well, me and Thibodeau, we was out checking the levee the other day during that hurricane. Then all of a sudden, a big old wind started whooping up and blew water and all us up the bayou. Let me tell you, it gave me the frisson. And then we landed somewhere I ain't never been before. It's a strange place. All them folks here, they is talking foreign. Ain't nobody know what Boudreaux's saying neither. How about that? And they's all be drinking this stuff with pumpkin spice and screaming, "Soo-wee!" Now, what on earth is pumpkin spice? That stuff is everywhere. I don't want nothing to do with no pumpkin spice. Boudreaux don't want no pumpkin spice in his coffee. And Boudreaux don't want no pumpkin spice in his beer. And Boudreaux sure don't want no pumpkin spice in anything Boudreaux cooks, don't you know? What is that stuff anyway? A pumpkin ain't no spice. It's a squash.
Can you see any signs? We will send an exfiltration team immediately.
Yeah, Thibodeau says we's in some place called Ark and Saws. So please send the Cajun Navy to come get us.
Arkansas.
That's all the time we have. Remember, it's everyone's civic duty to vote and to only vote once. Grrr.
What? Hey, thank you to all our viewers for watching.
Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends.